Hello friend, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm super excited. One, because you might have or might have not noticed, but I am using a microphone so I can actually talk while I'm drawing. And not have to do a script the whole time. So I'm excited about that. But I'm not only excited about that, but I'm also excited because I can say that the brand ARRTX has reached out to me and kindly has sent me a box of their new markers. And also one of their sketchbooks too. So I thought it'd be fun if we opened them up for the first time on camera and use them to make an opening sketchbook page in the sketchbook that they gave me. So, without further ado, let's get this sketchbook out of here. We're gonna put that right there. And show you the new stuff. Ready? Da 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 da. So sorry about that. Isn't it beautiful? Like the green. I'm just completely obsessed with green. It's interesting. It's like a bit of like a papery texture that I kind of like, and it has a cute little like embellishments there. So it's a mixed pulp sketchbook, and it can be used for drawing pencils, sketching pencils, color pencils, and markers. But of course, I'll probably test it out with paint as well because I love using paint the whole time. It has an inner storage pocket. It's 60 pages, which is smaller than what I usually work with. Like this ARRTX sketchbook I have here. It's okay, maybe not. I think the pages are thicker. Okay, we'll just have to check it out. Yeah. So, okay, let's open it up. Excuse my rambling if, you know, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of this. I'm not used to having a microphone. I'm excited about it. Alright. Oh, little ARRTX on the back there. I don't know if you can see that. Move this out of the way. It's cute, but goodbye. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I wonder why they decided to design it that way. Huh, okay. I'm like kind of a little bit afraid of bending that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. I mean, I have a lot of sketchbooks that kind of end up this way anyway, because I use them too roughly. But I was right. They're like thicker pages. They have a nice sound to them. But yeah, let's see. What's that pocket like in the back? Oh dear. Where is it? Did I miss it? I said a pocket, right? Where's the pocket? Maybe I'm confused. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just so used to having the pocket at the back. So it's a pocket actually at the front. So we can... I always do this. I can just like put this little guy in there. That can be the first thing that goes in. There. Okay, that's fun. Never had a pocket at the front before. Alright, so yeah, my idea is with the markers, which we'll get to in a minute. We can kind of create our first sketchbook page for this. I'm not done my other sketchbook, but once I am done that sketchbook, I'll move on to this one, and it can be all prepped and ready for us. And my cat is here to say hi. Never mind, she walked past. Okay. Alright, now on to maybe the more exciting thing. Roll it out. Da, 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 da. I know you can't really see much. Oh, bless me. I don't think I've ever blessed myself, but that's a new one. So I actually did a boxes off of camera. Not unbox it, but I undid the plastic off of camera because it kind of had a sheen to it, and I'm not quite ready to show my face on here yet. So, but here we go. Here's the side. It's very cute. Okay. Look at the back. Acrylic markers, 3mm, 72 saturated colors, and strong coverage and waterproof, water-based and bright, and you can paint on anything apparently. Alright, so let's open these puppies up. Maybe I'll do this slightly like this. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Sorry. Interesting. They're like... So, I'll be honest, I have ARRTX markers already, so... But they don't look like these. I have the 90 pack. But these are different. These are new, by the way. These are new markers. So let me see. It seems like it comes with a swatch pad, which I love. I was gonna do it in the sketchbook, but I can do it on here, and I'll just like tape it in. And what am I seeing here? Ah, yes, the nibs. Okay. So, I want to mention that ARRTX is going to be giving me a discount code, which
Update, ARRTX is actually having their 10-year anniversary, so there's actually going to be a 15% insight discount on all platforms, including Amazon, ARRTX, and AliExpress.
I want to mention that this isn't sponsored, and I will be talking about my own personal review of the markers, but I do want to mention some of the basic information that they sent along with it while I swatch out the markers on the sketchbook paper.
So this is the ARRTX 72V color acrylic marker set. They come with 3 interchangeable tips, one 1.2mm round tip, 3mm round tip, and a 1 to 6mm brush tip. ARRTX gave me instructions on how to prep the markers before using them. 1. Shake the marker to mix the paint. 2. Press down the nib until the ink comes out. I suggest being careful when pressing down with the brush nib because it can be more delicate. Try to leverage it off of something like a pen cap. 3. Test the markers before use. I like to swatch the markers on a spare piece of paper, but today I'll be using the swatch sheet that they gave me. And then of course, step 4 would be start drawing. While I'm not going to exchange a nib in this video, I will explain how to do so with the info that ARRTX gave me. So the first step is to start with the nib pointing upwards and to pull out the nib that you're replacing. Place it in water because the nibs need to be kept moist once they are in contact with paint. Step 2 is to insert the new nib into the pen, and then step 3 is to press down, shake, and then press down to release the ink, and then you're ready to go. I also want to pass along some recommendations from ARRTX. Store the markers cap side up. Make sure that the marker cap is on tight when you shake the markers, and face the cap upwards when opening to prevent ink spillage. And then lastly, to have consistent color, shake the marker for a couple seconds before each use and use a scrap paper to test them.
Alrighty, so I got them all swatched. I want to mention that this video isn't sponsored by ARRTX. They were just really kind enough to send over these markers and the sketchbook to me just so I can test out the product and, you know, tell them really how I feel about it and whatnot. But I am a fan of ARRTX already. I brought their products. I like them. I use them all the time. But yeah, this isn't sponsored, so I just want to make that clear. So yeah, we have our markers swatched now. So I thought while we're waiting for these to dry, well, we're gonna wait for them to dry, and then but once they're dry, we'll paste them in here and we'll start working away on our ideas. I'm gonna put this sketchbook away. This is my sorry, this is my recent sketchbook, so I used it as a spare piece of paper just to get the markers ready. It's not quite dry, so I'm just gonna leave it open, but I'm gonna put it to the side. And then I'm gonna move these nibs, clean up my workspace. And then we can go ahead and open up our sketchbook. We're running out of space here. Alrighty, so let's open up this beautiful new sketchbook. And this will be the page that we're working on, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over to that. I don't really know what I want to do, honestly. I did get a cat recently, so I could do a page dedicated to her. Her name is Bonnie, and she's so sweet. Maybe I can put a picture of her up, if I remember. But I like the green. You could also go with the green theme. I don't know. I need to start brainstorming. I quite like this pose. I changed the eyes to closed. I just thought it's like cuter. I thought like a window scene could be fun. In I don't know, like if she was like sitting on a windowsill, maybe. So I did some drawings up for like ideas for like a little sitting area. So like having a window, like Bonnie or like the cat in the window. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not like digging with it. Digging it, I guess. If that's how you say that. Yeah, oh no, I just did that. Crap. I'm not really vibing with it, we could say. So I kind of started it. I like the Monstera. It was fun. And then I was like, oh, like coffee table with like a dessert. And I'm forcing it way too much. So I'm just gonna play around with some other stuff that I like and see where we go from there. Hey, it's been a couple days. The last time I filmed, that was a couple days ago, and I got busy as I was filming, but I'm back and I'm here to finish the video off. So yeah, sorry, you might have noticed my nails painted now. Time has passed. Alright, where I left off is I did like a little rainbow border of fish around. It's cute, but I think I want to focus, zoom in a little more and not do a bunch of colors because I kind of want the fish to have different colors on them as well. So it might get a little too busy. So I was thinking maybe to match the green cover, maybe if I just go from the green, blue to purple mixture along here, I think that would be fun and make sense for the sketchbook, I guess. So maybe I'm gonna thumbnail that out and then we'll get going and finally do the cover. So as you saw, I did up the little thumbnail, and I'm quite happy with this. I think I think it'll go really well with the green, and it's earthy, and I just think, yeah, it's gonna be super cute. All right, so I'm on the cover page now. So yeah, it's kind of daunting. Let's get started though. Okay, start it up, get in the middle. And go from there.
Hi, I'm back with the voiceover. I just want to say how thankful I am for the amount of you that have subscribed and interacted with my videos. I love reading all your comments and just saying that you just enjoyed it or like either inspired you or whatnot or brought you some comfort. Um, it means so much, and all that is exactly what I strived for when starting my YouTube channel. And I'm still only a couple videos in, but just all the support and kindness from all you guys has just helped me want to make more and keep going with this. So I thank you for the encouragement. And yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry it's been taking me so long to get this video out. It's been a lot of communication with ARRTX, and this is my first time doing all this, so everything is a learning curve, but I am proud of myself for getting this far. I know it's not far, but even just doing this and yeah, and just having a good time with it too. So yeah, thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well.
So I drew out the fish, and I honestly am quite happy. I really like the flatfish I made here. He's super cute with his silly little eyes. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and start painting the markers. So I guess I should start left to right. I guess top to bottom. I guess that would make sense. So start with this green right here. Sorry, I got my markers right here. Right here. So don't forget, when you're starting out, make sure to give the markers a good shake. And then I can start. Alright, this might be a little bit of a challenge since I'm leaving the the rounded nib on it, but I'm gonna take that as a challenge and kind of lean into it. So here we go. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna use my kneaded eraser and just lighten the sketch a little bit, so I don't have to worry about pencil markings when using lighter colors. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the green. So far so good. Sorry, I kind of cut out there for a second. I got a phone call. So I did that fish, and now we can move on to the one on the bottom. I'm gonna wait to put the pupils on these guys, just because they're smaller and the nibs are big. So I'm just gonna move on. 5, 8, 9.
I just want to say a little thing about what I think about the sketchbook. I quite like it, but I do notice that the paint pens, the nib that I was using at least was very rough on the paper. So I noticed when I was trying to apply like flat coats of color, I'd be rubbing the nib onto the paper and it would cause the paper to peel a little bit. It's not a huge deal. It didn't bother me too much, but that might bother someone else. So there's a few things this could be. Like it could just be the nib, it could be the paper, but I'm gonna be using the sketchbook going forward. Well, once I finish my other one. So I'll be using it in more videos. I can talk about it more once I use it for other supplies.
This is the challenge. A little nervous because I love this sketch. It's so cute. So let's try to do my best not to ruin it. Alright. First line down. Oh, and there's a hair on it. Okay, it's fine. We'll just first outline. I think that's safest. I just realized at some point I must have flung a marker around and I got paint on one of my monitors. What in the world? And my keyboard. How did I do that? My mouse. What the heck? I think I must have like flung my marker while I was talking, maybe? I feel like that's probably on me. Yeah. I don't know how I did that. I'll just clean that up later. honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. Might add, since my cat has a light purple collar, I think it would be fun to add that aspect. Oh, I love it. Alright, I'll get back to you when it's all dried and we'll move on to making it pretty.
Hi, so the rest of this video is gonna be a voiceover. So I took a break from working on it. I had some stuff I needed to do, but last night I came back to it and I just decided, well, I'm feeling inspired to draw, so I'll just finish this off. And I was a little worried about the lighting and such, but it's not bad. I know it's darker, so I apologize for that, but once it's done, I show the process in daylight, or sorry, the results in daylight. But I just decided to go in and finish up the fish paintings and also the cat as well. So my process here, I just decided first I'll just kind of do some outlines, but I knew I wanted to go in and add a lot of like fun colors, like I'm adding in the yellow now. Yeah, and I had fun with it. A lot of trial and error. I'll go over stuff a lot. You'll see in the video. But I had a good time, and I like the end product. These markers are definitely different, and it was a little bit of a challenge, we'll say, to use them and kind of like, I don't know, put it into use them for like my style and whatnot. But they're chunkier, and I kind of wanted to make that a challenge and make something a little bit out of the ordinary for me, like all these flat colors and whatnot. It's not overly what I'm used to. So yeah, overall, I really did enjoy this process. You can see like with the blue tones, I had fun layering like bright pinks, a little bit orange, a little bit of yellow. And you see here, I decided to try to outline it in red, but I go in and I change that later. You'll see I outline all the fish in like this bright pink color because I added on to the cat, and I just thought it would be cohesive for them all to have one color to tie them all together. And yeah, so here I am going in. I tried green. I guess I kept that. I don't remember that, but I just, yeah, greens, pinks, I guess I did that, and then yeah, I added in some yellow. It was very juicy marker, as you can see, but I was just having fun with this. I didn't really think it needed to be super neat and tidy, but I like how it turned out. And overall, my final review of the markers is that I like them. I know that's nothing crazy, but I like them. I think they're fun. I like the round nib, and I want to try to do more like arts and crafts type things with them. I thought a fun idea for the future would be to paint on like a tote bag or like rocks I find. I don't know, just using them for more like crafty projects because of the type of paint marker it is. Compared to the 90 marker set I have, which are like a brush pen, I find these ones are more for like arts and crafts, where my other markers I'm more comfortable with using in a sketchbook. But I think because my other set is more adjacent to like an alcohol marker, but I enjoyed these, and I think they pushed me out of my comfort zone. And for the sketchbook, I like it. I'm going to really enjoy using it in the future once I'm finished the one I'm currently
using. I have a rule where I have to finish one sketchbook before I start the next, or I'd have a million, and then I can go through and see that I have accomplished something. So yeah, I go in and I'm just adding in a bit of ballpoint pen lines to just kind of define the eyes a little more and whatnot. And then I also add the start and end things. I always like to say, like there, I always like to say when I started and when I ended it, so when I go back to maybe browse through, I remember when I did it. It's good for like documenting progress and whatnot. So yeah. And then finally, I went in and just added a bit of poppy yellow. Thought that'd be fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I loved using all the vibrant colors, and I'm thank you again, ARRTX, for collabing with me and setting over the markers. So here it is in daylight the next day. I'm gonna go through and show you the final product. So here we go. Yeah, so again, I'm really happy. I had a lot of fun, as you see, the clapping. I had a lot of fun in this video, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity, especially as I'm still a very small YouTuber. Just ARRTX reaching out to me was super kind. I'm quite happy with the product, and yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to maybe give it a like and maybe consider subscribing, because I intend to post more in the future. So again, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely day. See ya!